Happy crunch time to you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I was gonna say something else. You can switch the camera, though. Tomorrow is a very special birthday. Tomorrow is Kepler's birthday.
Oh my god. Everything inside of my head was like, you forgot somebody's birthday. You forgot somebody's birthday, and you should feel very bad about it. And I was like, whose birthday? Whose birthday? And then you said Kepler, and I was like, oh, Kepler. Not that Kepler doesn't, like, matter, but I don't remember the cat's, like, individual birthdays. I just remember, like, hey, it's May. The cats are older. And I pat him on the head.
Coffee.
That sounds great. Thank you, Squid Baconator. 300 bits from Squid Baconator. Happy birthday, Kepler.
Sagan's is
I'll
on the,
drink to that.
Sagan's is on the 4th.
Okay, so Sagan, yeah, they're 2 weeks apart,
Yeah.
and they're not biological brothers. They're just littermates. They grew up together even before we got them.
They were fostered together.
Yeah, that's the words. So they, you know, that's the only way they could possibly tolerate each other, because otherwise they probably wouldn't.
How old are they? Penguin frog ass.
We got the 2012, so 7.
God, there's 7 already?
Yeah, there'll be 7. Oh, you know what? I moved all the stuff back into position, and I didn't move this. This will only hurt a little. There. That's better.
This is really good.
Is it?
With the jam on it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce that this morning, this is the best music for this. This morning, we do in fact have raisins in our toast. And it's very good. Especially with jam. What company is this? Pepperidge Farms?
I think so. Your mom got it.
Sometimes Mom just surprises us with something that she picked up somewhere. And this morning there is raisin toast. We've had raisin toast before, though. It's not like this is the first time, but it's not something we normally pick up. And this actually works out great because it's both raisin toast, but it's also whole wheat. That's right, buddy. It's whole wheat. It's good for cholesterol. I mean, is there anything else that makes it not good for cholesterol? Whatever. It's not all the time.
People have been talking about the shelves behind us. We did finish putting them up. They're mostly filled. We got what we paid for.
You say that, but the Billies are running a little bit more.
Yeah, I know.
But I've already lamented about how, if I could have, I would have put Billies in here.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
These ones, we put them up and put games on them, and then all the shelves sunk down in the middle. So we had extra shelves because they're adjustable. You can kind of put them where you want. And they fit, was it 5 rows of DVD-style cases? Really good. So we had extra shelves, and we went to see Justin yesterday. And we cut them, and we put them like in the middle. Can you see here? Behind me?
They can see.
Behind me.
Yeah, like this.
This one is one of the fake ones. It's a cut one, so they go like this all the way down, and then they kind of just support from the middle.
That was Mal's idea.
Yeah.
So, Mal had the idea of making the supports. But, like, these shelves for $50. To be able to hold 300 games for $50, that's a good deal, man. That's a really good deal. Is there better things you could do? Yes. Is there better things you could do for the money with this height limitation? No.
Not really.
No, there's not. If you want the most games in the smallest amount of space and there's a height requirement, these are it. It's just pure and simple. These are it. Now, if you have the space, I highly recommend spending $20 more and getting a Billy bookshelf. Bookcase, whatever they call them. Like, they're so good. They're super sturdy. They don't fit games, like, perfectly. I guess you can get it pretty close if you buy extra shelves. Which it does add to the cost. Each extra shelf is like $15, and I think it comes with like 4 or 5, and you'll need like 1 or 2 more. So like each Billy probably creeps a little closer to actually like $100, but they'll hold 400 games.
Yeah.
You know, and that's single stacked. If you get in a bad spot where you need that extra space, you can double stack them because it's deep enough. So you can hold 800 games on a Billy bookshelf. So it's like, that's the thing. But again, height was a requirement, so yeah. Man in the Hat asked, "What is a Billy bookcase?" Yeah, and Jeff answered IKEA. It's a staple of IKEA. It's like the IKEA bookshelf. If you go into an IKEA, they'll have them. They're $69. They're like 79 inches tall, and they're just, in the world of bookcases, like, they're really hard to beat because when we moved into our other place, our last place, I wanted to get bookshelves, and I didn't know what to do, and I did a lot of research, and like that's the best.
The Billies have been around forever too.
Yeah. So that's my recommendation if you are in the market for a bookcase. If you want something to hold games, I mean, it's hard to beat that price, man. $69, and you can hold all sorts of stuff. And Ultra Huss says, bed review. Last night, we put up our bed, and then we slept on it, but also we were exhausted, so we just crashed.
Yeah.
And I slept like a rock, which is good, I guess. Good points for the bed, but also I think I would have slept like a rock on the floor. So for my bed review is, I need to give another review. But just laying in bed, it was comfortable. And
there's a flaw in the glaze. Yeah.
It was wild because I've never, we got a California King. I've never slept in a California King before, ever. So,
well, we wanted a bigger bed regardless.
We wanted a bigger bed regardless.
Because your feet were hanging off our queen, and with the footboard on our old bed, your feet were going numb. Sometimes, based on how you laid. And we thought, well, if we get a king, you can sleep at least at an angle, and you'd be able to stretch out a little bit more. And then when I was pricing them out, the Cal King was the same price.
Yep. And it's actually because, in terms of square inches, a king and a California King are actually the same size.
Yeah.
If you get a king, they're a little bit wider, but a little bit more shorter. And if you get a Cal King, they're longer, but they're more narrow. But otherwise,
because we didn't need the width.
Yeah.
The queen was fine for both of us.
Yeah.
But they don't, I mean, you can get a long queen. They're just expensive.
Yeah. So we got a California King, and it was really wild, man, because in my entire life, I've just never, slept on that. Mm-hmm. And then for the first time ever, I laid down on it, and I was like, oh, I can't feel the edge of the bed. What is this? This is wild. So it was exciting. That part was just exciting. The idea that I can fully stretch out and that there's no edge of the bed, because I can feel the edge of the bed even on a king. Mm-hmm. But the California King is the first time it's like, nope. As far as I know, the bed goes on forever. Who am I to say? I don't know.
Yeah.
Renee Moss had asked if the cats were going to be joining us on the bed. Yes, just not yet. Because the we've been sleeping in the guest room, which doesn't really have anything in it other than the bed. Nothing for them to get into.
They have a lot to get into in our bedroom right now. Stacks of jewel cases and carts, because they haven't come up here yet.
A lot of things they can break. So, at some point soon, when we get that room cleared out, they'll be allowed in there to sleep, but not yet. Not yet. And Chibi Skeven says, do you guys sleep on your back, stomach, or sides? That's a good question.
I'm a side sleeper.
I was going to have us answer for each other, but you answered correctly. What?
For myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for me, I mean.
Oh, well, that's what I am.
But yeah, I would have answered a side sleeper for you. Because sometimes you think you're one thing, and you're not. There's raisins in your toast.
I wish I had more.
There is more bread.
I know, but I don't want to go back downstairs right now.
F1400 bits is from DNA Wheels 01. I had to because you had toast. It's true. And in celebration of your alert, DNA Wheels, I will fit this roughly half a piece of toast into my mouth.
At once? You sometimes sleep on your stomach and sometimes on your back.
Really? Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't really ever sleep on my back.
You do, because that's when you snore. You only snore on your back, which is very rare. Normally I just kind of stand, like, roll next to you and then push at you, and then you just flip over and I'm like, good.
I feel like I sleep on my stomach.
You do sometimes, yes.
And a little on my side.
Mostly on your side.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I don't know these things. You never sleep on your stomach.
No, I don't.
Because for some people, I think that it's just like super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I love it. And honestly, that's like my everyone has like a pass out type position. And my pass out position is on my stomach. Like if I get in my stomach, boom, I'm just out. That's how I do it.
Chaz posted his emote. And Thomas and Elksmate, yeah, people are finding the emote now.
Yeah, there might be beans. Congratulations. All subs have a new emote this morning, and it's beans. Courtesy of Chaz. I don't know if I can say Chaz made the emote. It's a CC0 image, but he may have like positioned them. I'm not sure how. He just sent it to me. It was like, hey, this emote. And I was like, oh yeah, that's clever. So now it exists. If you don't have it, and you're a sub, and you're like, what's going on? Give it a little time. It's George Beans. So you might be able to type it in and get it. If it's not showing up on your thing, you might need to refresh or something. But it was added literally minutes before the stream began, because I forgot to do it yesterday because I was very busy. So you should have beans now. Anyway, let me alert you to some of these alerts. We have subs from Kendall HX, Darkness Bride, Easy Operator, Merciful Warrior 24, Argyle Dude, Argyle, Death Ray Duelist. We got a 9-month. 9 month. This is the first 9 months because it's from Mech Mayhem. This is 9 months in a row. Dang, it's that time. 9 months of toast. I've said it before, as others have, but it's hard to believe how time flies. 3/4 of a year now. Happy to be a continued Twitch sub, grandparents. Looking forward to the 1-year anniversary. Thank you, Mech Mayhem. I sincerely appreciate that. I can't believe it's been 9 months.
I know.
And man, like obviously so much has changed in the last month. But if you would have told me 9 months ago, like, you know, you're still going to be doing breakfast stream. You know, it'll be doing well. People like it. People want to watch it. But you will be doing it in a completely different place. I would have been like, what? Where is it? And then me from the future would have been like, why are you talking like that? What's that voice? Anyway, Mac, appreciate it. Thank you. Got 8 months from Andy05. 8-month resub right before I catch my flight to Hawaii.
Have fun.
Have fun. That's,
my cousins were just there.
I've never been there.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never been there. That's one of our weird little goals is to visit every U.S. state.
Yeah.
And not just in the airport, because that's too easy to check off. We have to like drive through it, or somehow our feet has to touch like the ground
outside of the airport.
Outside of the airport. And that one might not be the hardest one. Alaska will probably be the hardest one. But at some point, I want to get to
Vermont
Hawaii.
is currently an island in the states we haven't gone to.
Last year, when we took our road trip from here all the way up to Maine and back, we were really all over the place.
Yeah.
But we didn't get into Vermont. Darn it. We got everywhere else, right? We hit every other northeastern state, yeah. But we didn't get into Vermont. So now, at some point, we're going to have to go to Vermont. We might just have to only go to Vermont, which might not be great because there's not really much to do in Vermont.
We could have Chef Con in Weir Beach.
That's
and
true.
We could go to Vermont as like a day trip.
I don't know.
To the Ben & Jerry factory.
I don't know how many people would be interested in going to Fun Spot every day. I would.
We could rent a cabin and we could like grill out and have campfires because it's a very like
it's woodsy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, Thomas, we're doing that probably.
Yeah. Anyway, Andy, thank you and have fun in Hawaii. 8 months from ToadLink6. Morning, Stephen and Mal. Glad the move is going good. I'm about to graduate college. Then I got to move out myself. Been packing up since 6 a.m. Well, I'm glad that we can at least give you some.
A nice little break in that.
Nice little break, or just some room ambience while you're packing. I'm about to graduate. So is college over now? I guess for most people it's over. They might have.
Yeah, college is done. High school is probably still going on. Most high schools go to like the second week of June.
Okay, so probably just ceremonies now at this point. I feel like SCAD went into early June.
You might have.
But I might have because we were on a quarter system.
Yeah, a quarter system.
Regardless, congratulations on graduation. That's a huge accomplishment. And if you have to drive, be safe. Know your limits. Get some coffee. 8 months from Merciful Warrior 24. Thank you, Merciful Warrior. 5 months from the Man in the Hat. Thank you, Man in the Hat. Or Te-Hat. 4 months from Elvin Scout 44, as well as Yvette. Thank you both. And 134 bits from DNA Wheels. That was for Kepler. Happy birthday, Kepler. Cappy!
Cappy!
Well, he might come back.
He might be in the guest room, which is real far away.
The other thing is that, like, the house is big. The house is really big. Like, this is the first time where, and we had it a little bit at the old house, where if someone was on one side of the house and someone was on the other side of the house, and you yelled, it was a little hard for them to hear you.
Yeah.
But now it's impossible. Mal and I have to use our phones to communicate sometimes, because if she's in her studio and I'm up here in the office, there is no.
There's the birthday boy.
Birthday boy, come here.
Come here, birthday boy. So they're not used to the schedule here yet of where we are when. Also, we've been all over the place. Cappy.
So is his birthday today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's the 24th.
Hey, come here. You up here? He's just wandering around like, what?
Come on.
He doesn't whine like Sagan does. Like, which is weird because Kepler is the one who whines, but he doesn't whine incessantly. Come here, buddy. Come here. There you go.
Oh,
Good
there's
boy.
birthday boy.
Hey, bud.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, are you on the camera? A little bit.
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
Hi, you
Your
want to
little
come on
hook
me?
tail is.
Little hook tail. Wait, no, yeah, hook the tail. Hook that tail. Yeah. Hook that tail.
Isn't that wild?
Happy.
I think we've shown that before.
Hook tail.
He's a good boy.
Hi,
I think he was happy to be invited up.
Hi.
I saw someone mention this is the flight music. Yes, this is the flight music. That's one thing about having my entire like royalty-free music library playing as the background music, is you're probably going to hear like iconic songs from the vlog, which is fun. Anyway, 500 bits from the real Mimp. Happy birthday, Kepi. Funnily enough, today is my birthday. Any suggestions on what to get for dinner tonight? Well, first off, happy birthday. I am of the camp that you don't have to do like fancy on your birthday. I feel like, was it this year? This year that my mom was like, you know, it's your birthday, let's take you out, let's do something. And I was like, yeah, I think I want pizza. And
that might have been last year because we went to Chesapeake House for your birthday.
Oh yeah, and I was like, yeah, pizza sounds good. And my mom was like, pizza? You know, we could do pizza anytime. You know, do you want steak or do you want whatever? And I was like, pizza. So, you know, my suggestion is to do what makes you happy and be extra kind to yourself on your birthday. And if you want steak, then sure, get steak. But if you're like, no, you know, I really want, Sapphire Becca said cinnamon rolls. If you're like, I think for dinner I'll have cinnamon rolls. I mean, you might regret that a little bit later, but it's your birthday, so you know, eat a tube of cinnamon rolls.
You had cinnamon rolls on your birthday.
I did actually, yeah. So there you go. Eat an entire tube of cinnamon rolls. Oh, I've got a question.
So hard.
I've got a question for everyone. How does everyone feel? And the answer might be, I've never had these before. But people are like very torn on this subject. I'm just gonna keep giving out torn subjects. Have you ever had those like when you go to the grocery store in the section with all the like cinnamon rolls and stuff? They've got cinnamon rolls that are orange flavored.
I'm not a fan.
Now, do you have like are you vehemently opposed to them, or are you just like eh?
If there are other options, I probably wouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yuck. They are amazing. Had them, they're okay.
Like, if I eat one, I'm not gonna be like, bleh.
Hell no.
But I definitely would not pick them.
They are
Hi.
Like they're it is weird. I think even the people that like them can admit that it's a little weird. You don't normally associate something sweet and whatever like with that orange flavor.
Now, question for people.
Yeah.
If you do not like orange cinnamon rolls, how do you feel about like lemon flavored things? Like,
oh, do you think it's a thing with citrus that they're just like
real sweet but with citrus, like lemon meringue or lemon cookies or lemon things?
Yeah, I wonder what that Venn diagram is of people that are very opposed to orange cinnamon rolls and if they like citrusy stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Because like I don't mind citrusy stuff and I don't mind orange cinnamon rolls, but if I have the choice, I probably won't get them. Anyway, my 2 cents.
Oh, that cat loves you.
He's a good boy. He's a good little critter.
He's purring.
4 months from 66 Zeno. The new background looks great with all the games behind you both. Thank you, Zeno. Still working on it.
Yeah.
I think right now we just have the PS1 games just kind of stacked up, but we're getting there.
There's a 1.5 fully empty shelves.
Oh yeah, shelves, not units, just shelves. So we've basically already filled up all the games.
Yeah.
And we have a lot more games.
Yeah.
They're downstairs, and they're gonna have to go in the billies or something because we're out of the room. Guess we can't buy any video games while we live here.
You'll probably just put some stuff in like Tupperware totes, like the big totes.
Yeah. If there's a system that like we're not actively playing, I'm probably gonna move into a different place, like Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Have not touched 360 in a hot minute, so that would probably go somewhere else. We got 595 bits from Mike Bliss. The weekend is almost here. I'm excited for Sunday afternoon. I'm going to be watching the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it's NASCAR Memorial Day weekend. Also, good morning, Stephen Amau, and happy birthday, Kepler and Sagan. Well, first off, thank you, Mike. I'm sure if Kepler could talk, he would say thank you as well. That's cool. There's a lot of people in our area, in the Southeast, that grew up watching NASCAR. I was never one of them.
I was.
Now you
My
were.
dad liked it.
And I know Lindsay was.
Yes.
You and Lindsay both ended up watching a lot
And
of
I've
NASCAR.
wanted to go to a NASCAR race. I think it'd be cool.
I would love to go to a NASCAR race.
I really like the road courses. I don't know if they still have them or even do them because there's only ever like 2 in the circuit.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be really cool to go to.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
And we're right next to Darlington.
We are. We are very, very close to
Lindsay
Darlington.
says, let's do it. Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. That's bizarre because I didn't know that Lindsay was here. So it's like we spoke her name and then did somebody say Lindsay and NASCAR? Good morning, Lindsay. Hope you're doing well. I think that'd be really fun. We'll have to figure it out and do it. But Darlington is not that far away.
No, it's not.
I don't know how much tickets are to NASCAR, but like one thing about NASCAR over
I mean, we could get to Darlington in a day.
a stage, I
Like
hope so.
Back and forth, I mean. Like, we wouldn't have to stay overnight.
Yeah, it's very close. One thing about like NASCAR over say a stage play is that even from the top rows you can see the cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like we can make that work.
I also someday want to go to a Packer game. Because I never got to when I lived there.
I'm willing to do that if we go when it's not
We'd have to go to
stupid cold.
preseason then.
I've seen the pictures that people post, man, and they're in like the gear, and that's for a Wisconsinite. I will die. Holy crap, that would be
Like,
very bad.
Because you saw that picture of Carly, right?
Yeah.
Because my sister's been to games, and she'll go, and she's really into the Packers. And, like, I think they wore swimsuits one year. Like, and it's snowing, and they have, like, hats on and gloves. And Lindsay says, again, let's do it.
Anyway, thank you,
Come
Mike
here,
Bliss,
sweetheart.
for the bits. 4 months from Thea Hex. Happy Crunch. The new place looks great so far. Thank you, Thea. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's a sweet thing. We're working on it, and it's getting there. And we're basically doing just a little bit each day. Today, the agenda is going to be to get wireless working better throughout the house, and maybe something else. What else do we have to do today?
I gotta go somewhere. I told you this yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you're going okay. All right. Well, I'm excited. It'll be great. You are so sweet. His little eyes
so
are
happy.
closing. Oh, hi,
Aw.
honey. Are you okay? You
So he's
happy?
gonna be 7 or he's turning 8?
He's going to be 7 because
Okay.
he was born in 2012.
Okay, thank you for
So
the math.
he's going to be 7. He's a little sweetheart. Yeah.
He doesn't like to be held up like this, so
So,
let
so
him
we have
get
to
cozy.
stop.
Yeah.
We get 150 bits from JCJX. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. I checked and it was under, not over. Rip me. It's okay. We all make mistakes. There's still time to correct this. If anyone doesn't understand that, they have to watch the last breakfast stream VOD. There was a long discussion about over versus under toilet paper. Thank you, JCJX, for the bits. 100 bits from Direct900. The toast is coming. I wish the toast was here. I can't believe that I need more toast. But
They were small. They were like this size and not real toast size.
they were smaller than that.
Yeah.
Because I never finish my toast.
You finished it today.
And today, I did. Early. And that's how you know that the toast was too small. So when Drek says, the toast is coming, what he really means is I should get more toast.
I mean, you can get more toast. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Are you getting more toast?
No. I might. Hold on. Let me get through some more of these alerts. And then I actually may do, like, another piece of toast. Thank you, Drek. 7 months from Dark Sky Destiny. Thank you, Dark Sky. 100 bits from Jennifer Jack. Too bad you guys can't credit for Raisin Toast purchases because I'm buying some. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. I hope it. And there's people out there that have never tried raisin toast, and they should. They should, because it's delicious. The problem is, if you don't like raisins, you won't like it because it's literally in the name. But they're great. Tom says, "Why don't you have a toaster in the room? It can pop, and that's a special event." You know, Jepsen did a stream where he had a toaster in the background and just kept eating bread, and it was like a long event. I might do that maybe at some point. maybe when we finally get the stream moved downstairs, because that's a goal of mine, is to get it downstairs. Then maybe we'll do that. We have also 100 bits from Omega Cyborg. So Steven, what's it like coming back from the dead? Quick version of that. Check Mal's Twitter if you want the actual tweet.
I was just gonna tell it, but okay.
You tell it. I'll drink this.
So yesterday we were at Lunch Bunch and we had a deadline of 3 o'clock. We had to be home because the ISP was coming to work on our internet. And we finished up at Lunch Bunch and we were like, oh, we still have to go. We were gonna go see Justin to get the shelves cut, and we needed to go to Costco because we needed to get a thing on sale to make our internet work better. And it's on sale right now, so we had to get it. And we also needed new pillows because our pillowcases are for the bed.
You have adequately set up the
Thank you.
story. Now you should tell the story.
So we finished up at Justin's, and Steven's like, oh, we don't have enough time to go to Costco. And I was like, ah. And I don't even know if I'm on the Costco account. But I was like, give me your Costco card. I was like, Dan, you don't mind. Dan, take me to Costco and then drop me off at the house.
Dan, my personal chauffeur.
And I was like, Steven, go home. And I was like, we'll bring you the stuff. I know what to get. And Dan was like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, Costco time. And we went to Costco.
In Mal's version of the story, she is like this sassy, like, tell you what to do person. And Dan is like one of the clapping monkeys. Like, yay, Costco time.
He did.
And I'm, well...
He was excited for Costco.
And also, I can't tell what I am because you're going to tell it. But yeah, I get...
So Dan and I go to Costco, and I get all the stuff, and we're in the checkout line. You have to show your card to get it in Costco. And the front looks like any other person's based on whatever tier you have, and so they let me in. And we get to the checkout, and you have to give your card to check out. And then on the back is a little, like, half-tone picture of Steven that's, like, this big. And then the cashier looks at me, and he's like, where's Steven? And I was like, oh, that's my husband. He's not with us anymore. Like, thinking, like, you know, he had left earlier to go home. And then I realized how it sounded, and I was like, wait, no, he's at home. He's not here. I took his card. And Dan didn't even realize. I don't think he was paying attention because I was, like, you know, paying for the stuff and whatever. We get in the car, and we're driving, and I'm like, Dan, let's go to Sonic. I was like, it's, you know, 3 o'clock. I was like, I'll get you a drink for driving me to Costco. And we're driving to Sonic, and I'm like, Dan, do you realize what I said to that cashier? And he's like, no, what'd you say? And I told Dan, and he was laughing. And he's like, you should tweet that. So I tweeted it.
Oh my God. So, yeah, that happened. And I didn't even hear the story. Like, I was home, and I looked at my phone at Twitter, and Mal's story was there. Went to Costco. Cashier asked, where's Steven? I said, he's no longer with us. And I'm like, oh. Also, by the way, that sounds like the worst murder cover-up ever. He's no longer with us. Wait, I mean, he's at home, alive and not dead. Not dead at all. Anyway, can I buy these pillows? Lord. Anyway, that was that story. It's a great tweet. I urge everyone to go retweet it so others can hear this amazing tale where Mallory, just on her own, subconsciously tells people I'm dead. Thank you, Omega Cyborg, for the bits. 500 bits from Drek again. Toast is here. Toast is there. Toast is everywhere. Inside, outside, but mostly outside. Drek, are you okay? Toast is here. Toast is there. Toast is everywhere. Inside. I mean, It's outside until you put it in your body.
I thought like outside.
Toast is outside?
Like a horde of toast.
God. First we have Peggy, then we get a toast monster. Okay. Jack, thank you for the bits. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to, but there's apparently maybe Jack just really likes bread trucks. It's possible. Either way, I appreciate it. 8 months from Coffee Cats. Here's to 8 months. I drank all my coffee. I should, you know what I should do? I should get a button for finished toast and coffee, and if I finished, I get to hit that button, and there's like balloons, and like, that's what I should do. I need to work on that. I don't know how to do that, but I need to figure that out because I don't have any. Well, that's on my end, I think. Anyway, Coffee Cats. Thank you. I appreciate that. 100 bits from Yuki Mizuno. I see that my game from Amazon got to you too safely. I saw it on your game list. Without saying what the game is, what did you think of the gift? We just opened mail, and there was so much mail. If it was in March especially, like, I'm not going to remember the game. I hate to do that, but like in March mail, I think we realistically received 100 video games.
Yeah.
And I cannot.
We also did it like 2 days before we moved.
Yeah. So everything I did in terms of doing mail has been erased and replaced with move all of the things in your home. So that's why. But I appreciate it regardless, and when the mail video comes out, you'll have my reactions. So
Yuki said it's May.
It's in May? Yeah, May's not open yet, because we've only opened up to March? Yes. Yes. We have the mail from April and May, but we haven't opened up May quite yet. We've only opened March, I think. So it's possible that I may have got a game otherwise, because we got a few. What was the game? The Wii library is like gigantic, and we received several of the same copies of a game in March. And I was like, how did this happen? There's like 1,300 games in the Wii library, and we received like three of the same or something. So that's also possible. Anyway, Yuki, thank you for the bits, and we will be opening mail in the near future. And we're going to do mail here, I guess, because this is our setup. So this will mail actually be here. This will literally be the same setup for mail, actually. 500 bits from Murmur. Bits for eventual Hawaii trip. Thank you, Murmur. I don't know when we would do that, but I would like to at some point. And you know what? What would we do in Hawaii? We wouldn't do the beach because we live at the beach.
I want to go to the beach there, though. At least once.
I mean, I want to, like, see it and walk it, but I don't want, like, a beach day.
There's a thing I want to do in Hawaii I've marked on my Google Maps.
What is it?
It's an old sugar plantation on one of the western islands. And they have, like, canals. Mm-hmm. And they go, like, through caves. And you can raft down them. I want to do it really bad.
The only thing I'm really interested in Hawaii is the coffee. Actually, I'm fairly certain they have like coffee there. Can't they grow coffee in Hawaii? Or am I
think so.
Thinking of something else? If Jeff will know. Bits for eventual Hawaii. What was I saying? Oh, the thing I want to do in Hawaii. I'm not like a hiker type guy, but that's the thing I would like to do in Hawaii, I think, is like walk around and walk up to like the mouths of the volcanoes and stuff. Mm-hmm. That would be cool. That's the one thing I think would be really neat. We got 100 bits from Mike Bliss. Steven, here's your coffee. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Also 100 bits from Wizard Scallion. Good morning, grandparents. I have my pharmacy technician certification exam, that's a mouthful, today, and I'm nervous. Hope unpacking is going well for y'all. Unpacking is going great for us.
Good luck with
just
your
time consuming, but yeah, good luck with your exam. there's so many people doing so many amazing things here.
Yeah.
People graduating college, taking their exams for pharmacy certification. Good luck. Good luck. That sounds like a hard exam, and I wouldn't even know where to begin. Not my field of study. 200 bits from Coffee Cats. Here's bits for the birthday kitty. Cappy, that's for you.
Birthday kitty. Birthday kitty.
He's like, why am I in the air? Thank you, Coffee Cats. Get 100 bits from Generic Juice Box. So I'm interning at an amazing TV station while I work on a convergent media major. But I found out that they keep their toilet paper rolls with the end under the roll. Obviously, violence is justified here. So what horrendous act should I commit to make them atone for their sins? You could leave passive-aggressive Post-it notes on the toilet paper rolls, but there's a chance that everyone at the TV station will hate you, so you have to weigh that. But it's up to you, ultimately. We got 2-month sub from Darkness Bride. Thank you, Darkness. And subscription from BearLink4. Thank you, BearLink. And DNA Wheels gives a sub to GamerFox42. Thank you, DNA Wheels. That's very kind. 666 bits from Mike Bliss. I love lemonade, and I don't like lemon products. I think that is the one exception, though, in my opinion. I feel like most people that would not eat, like, lemon head candy or lemon baked goods will drink
lemon
lemonade.
bars, yeah.
I think, for the most part. Is that just because it's sweet? Lemonade also is... There's a gamut of lemonade where it's like... I don't know, sweet on one end and sour on the other, you know? So, like, it can be a variety of things. Anyway, Mike, thank you for the bits. 200 bits from Tokunute. I won tickets to Buffalo Bills versus New York Jets like 3 years ago. I wish we could, we could probably win tickets to NASCAR, but we'd have to listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Like it's 1997. But we could probably do it. I don't know. Be a little difficult to just, like, count on that. Wait for a radio contest, but that's cool. I would actually, I would love to see, it might be boring for some people, I'd like to see a basketball game. It doesn't really matter who, because I don't follow basketball closely anymore, but just to see, like, a professional NBA game, I think that'd be really neat, too. What I needed to do is I needed to see it when I was a kid, because that's when I was actually watching basketball, but it's a little late for that now. DNA Wheels gives a sub to Lindsay, to Bomb Pop. Thank you, DNA Wheels. So now Lindsay can post them beans. 6 months, that's double plus from Gibnibs. Morning, Stephen Mao. First time writing a message for this because I didn't know how. Still new to this Twitch thing, but happy to support you guys. Well, thank you, Gibbs. It's a learning process. It's been a learning process for me, and I still don't know everything. But yeah, you can include little messages, which is nice. And then I read them. But you knew that already. 100 bits from the Let's Play Baseball Curse. Cat is too cute for me. You hear that, buddy?
He's on your lap now.
He switches laps, which is nice. He evenly distributes the love, I guess.
And the cat hair.
500 bits from Drek900. Whenever I need toast, I just look out the window and I get toast. Drek lives across the street from a bread truck. He is a very kind neighbor where he can look out the window and shout, "I need toast!"
And they then, like, frisbee it
and
over.
And the kind man frisbees toast up into Drek's window. That's the only explanation I have for Drek's written words. Drek, I appreciate the bits. I'm perplexed by the things you write. But thank you regardless. Also, people are saying I need to roll the beans. Should I roll the beans? I should probably roll them beans. All right. Now you can use your bean emotes. Beep boop boop boop. Special
Why
thank
does it
you.
say it twice?
I might have held it too long. It doesn't matter. It doesn't like cancel each other out.
Okay, good.
Rolling the beans. Special thank.
Special.
Good day, mate. Special thank you to all of our patrons. Patreon.com/StephenGeorge and Patreon.com/Malmakes. The names are scrolling along the bottom of the screen now. Mate. I have to be careful because it's so hard to try and keep it Australian. It very, very easily just slips into like Cockney English for me. And I know Alex always made fun of me because I can't keep my accent straight. It's like a line. It's like, good day, mate, and welcome to this side of the British Isles. British. Anyway, there's attempts. That's very much a thanks I hate it voice. 250 bits from Cinderdog. Watching breakfast stream is hard when you can't eat because you need to get your blood taken in 2 hours to get it tested. I'm going to be eating so much toast afterwards. That is rough. Cinderdog, good luck. You got two more hours. That's not too bad. You can make it. And you can always just be excited about the fact that you're going to eat. And that'll definitely help. That'll make it better. 200 bits from... They do this on purpose! They do this on purpose! Real Moist Pony, like, doesn't ever send a message because they know they don't have to. They just want me to read their name. And it works. 200 bits from Real Moist Pony. No message, just Real Moist Pony. I appreciate the bits. And I appreciate your name. 100 bits from Adoodle. It helps that I gave 10 plus games in March mail. Yes, you contributed to that wild March mail.
Doodle tweeted me yesterday and said that twice now I've said their name is Autodoodle.
Yeah, you've done that.
I don't know why.
You use Autodoodle. Yeah, I noticed that last stream, but I didn't correct you. I was like, nah, it's okay. You'll get it next time. But no, there is no like. You could say Auto-Odle, but Auto-Doodle wouldn't.
What was the comments? I haven't been back to YouTube on my browser yet, because we didn't have internet yesterday.
Yeah, I've had to adjust some things. Anyway, Auto-Doodle, thank you. 300 bits from Synthetic 20. Is that a crunch I hear? From the window? Okay, but Synthetic 20 is not Drek. I don't understand why everyone is having this collective delusional thing happening.
Yard toast.
Synthetic 20, thank you for the bits. I assume that you're next door neighbors with Drek. Because I'm very confused. Strawberry Flavored sends 100 bits and says there may be toast out the window. Wait a minute. Hold on. The next alert is 100 bits from Drek and says, la 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 la, raisins in my toast, raisin toast out in my yard. Mal's looking out the...
Oh my god.
That's not good. That's not good.
Who did this? I need to know.
What is it? What is it?
Who planned this?
What is happening? What is happening? Get the camera, take the camera. What is happening? Vlog it. Show us the yard toast.
But who? Who did this? Should I go get one? Because I don't think the camera's gonna get it right.
I mean, I'm assuming there's something outside.
You need to see it first, and then I'll run and get one so people can see it.
I'm frightened. What is happening? Okay, that's not gonna make it to the window.
No, but you go look, and then I'll go get one.
Okay, so you want me to take my... you want me to grab the vlog camera?
Maybe, but no, just go look first.
Go look first?
Yeah, go look first.
Okay.
Or Alex May says vlog it.
you want to vlog my reaction to looking out the window?
Yeah, go get the camera.
What the crap is going on this morning?
Who is this? Someone knows. Last time this happened, Thomas broke in, right? I have suspicions about who it might be. I checked Twitter last night. So I want to know who did this now.
Let me do something here.
Yeah, I have suspicions. Because I feel like I know who would do this.
Hey Mal,
Yeah.
could you clap for me? Thanks. And then I could just include this in the breakfast stream
Yeah.
vlog, if people don't mind me doing that. Lord, what on earth?
You're not going to see it right away.
I'm not?
No.
I don't see anything.
Look at the base of the tree.
The base of the tree?
The base of the tree. That little tree.
What tree?
The little tree.
Wait, what the piss is that? Oh my god! Ah! What the heck is that? That's horrifying! Like, it's horrifying on multiple levels! There's multiple levels of, like, horrification happening! Because on the one hand, it's super weird that chat is like, look outside, and I'm like, okay, what? Look outside. So then I go and I look outside, and there's actually something outside. So that's the first thing that's concerning. And the second thing is that those things are super creepy. What the piss? What?
Do you want me to go get one?
And then Peggy. Oh my god. What the piss, man? What? Okay. Sure. Should I?
I'll go get one.
You'll go get one?
Yeah. Let me through though.
Should I show the, like, how they're set up, like what I saw?
I'll take a picture while I'm out there.
Okay. Or should I use the camera now?
Oh, I don't know. Are you gonna go get one with the camera?
Yeah, I'll go get one.
Okay, I'll stay here.
And you can stay with the chat.
I'll stay with chat.
Oh my god.
So, this house is... Oh no, what did I do? Don't worry about it. Gaming features not available. Recent events, Google Chrome. Okay, I got it. So, people have been saying yard toast, look in the yard, and so I was like, what? And so I went and looked, and we have this little tree, and it's probably only about my height. And, like, I looked around, I didn't see any cars nearby or anything. And I'm looking around, and then finally I just catch there's something under the tree. And it's like, this is a weird tree. It's not like a single tree. It's like multiple little ones. It's the weirdest thing. And underneath the tree is these metal things, and they're like multiple ones, and they're all like waving. It's kind of creepy because they're all like pointed up towards our window.
Oh my dear God. God, they're horrifying. They're absolutely horrifying. And I have no idea where they came from. What in God's name? Okay, God, you little demon toast monster.
I have suspicions about who this is. Oh. Sorry, Chaz. I wish I would have seen that before Stephen went out. I don't know if he'll see it. He might see it. But he has to go all the way downstairs and around and outside. I hear something. Was that the door coming back in? No, oh, he's back. Steven, one of them has a note.
What?
One of them has a note, Chaz said.
One of them has a note?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't find the one with the note.
He didn't find the one with the note.
Okay, God, they're so horrifying.
They're horrifying.
Okay, do you want me to go get the one with the note?
Yeah, bring one up for me though. Or not.
I'll bring this one. I'll bring this one up. Oh my God. Look at this little horrifying monster. Look at that thing. Do you see that? There's multiple. There's multiple ones. It's a little creature.
Now imagine, like, how many are there?
I saw 3.
Like, pointing up at your window, all waving at
Oh
you.
my God. What is this bizarre, like reality? What's it called? When you have when it's like a game and it's like there's a different world in your world. I don't remember. All right. So
Wait, take this.
Where should I put it?
Back in the yard.
It's gonna live in the yard now. Okay. I'll try and find the note.
Soraka said there should be 7? Oh, Steven!
What?
Chaz says there's no note.
Oh, there's no note?
He said I lied, no note.
Oh. Okay. You want me to put this back in the yard?
You can bring it up if you want to, like, hold it, well...
No note. Okay, well... hand that to you. Well, hold on, let me...
Hello!
Good God. So, that happened. Do we know what's going on?
Chaz knows.
Chaz knows.
Chaz knows.
Well,
I have no idea what's happening.
so you're not in on this?
No, I'm not.
I know you're not.
I'm
because,
not.
No offense, but you're really bad at, like, lying and, like, acting like you're whatever. So, like, you really don't know.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Chaz knows.
Your neighbors are gonna think you guys are nuts. Yeah! There's toast. These are in the yard.
Oh, see what Chaz says?
This is a gift from the High Heels Mail Crew gang.
But how did they get in our yard?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. How did... Thomas says breaking and entering is one thing, but bad little men is different. What on earth?
Lindsay.
Did Lindsay put them in our yard? I mean, that...
We had a conspirator. Was it Lindsay?
I bet it was Lindsay.
I mean, Lindsay would have been up early enough.
Lindsay was in chat.
Yeah.
Man. Vaylina, is this lore? Man, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen on Breakfast Stream. Thomas breaking into our house? Little Toastmen invading our yard? Good God, like... It's wild, man. It's an inside job. So, I don't even know. Like, the stream is just completely off the rails, so I'm like, okay, well, I gotta try and put this back on the rails and finish this up. Holy crap. Honest to God, I gotta apologize to Drek, because for the longest time I thought Drek was crazy. I was like, what's wrong with Drek? Drek's like rambling like, you don't understand, the toast is everywhere. And I'm like, Drek, you okay? You okay, buddy? No, the toast is outside. I'm like, And then other people were saying it, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, God, yard toast now makes so much more sense. Just every once in a while, we have a breakfast stream that's like super memorable, and I'm like, man, that's wild. Like, probably nothing gonna top that. And then this. Alright, it's 10. We've already rolled the beans, but we have a few more alerts we need to get through to make sure that these get read. So Mal's just gonna hold this little creepy toast man who's been stolen away from, kidnapped from his family, who's still in our yard. I'm sure the neighbors are like, oh great.
What is that they have in their yard?
We got new people in, and they put little toast monsters in their yard. We're gonna make so many friends here. Get 100 bits from Mike Bliss. Stephen Mal, if you want NASCAR tickets, you need to go to NASCAR.com to buy tickets for the race. If we end up doing NASCAR, we will do that. We won't sit around a radio and wait for a radio station.
Wait, is Lindsay still here?
Like at our house?
Yeah. No, in chat.
Oh.
Because last night I was telling her about that spider I found, and she's like, oh, I need to go out and do something. I gotta spray my house.
So you think she did it last night?
Maybe. Or this morning. I mean, she would have been up.
I have no idea.
Oh
Lord
man, that is rusty.
Well, he's got to look like toast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for the yard. It's not for holding with your hand. Get 100 bits from Keaton Kid. Just a bit late, but I made it to the crunch stream. You made it to a very memorable one. I'll say that. This is definitely one for the books. So glad you could be here, Keaton. 100 bits also from Mike Bliss. Your NASCAR tickets also more beans. Thank you, Mike. That's actually, I needed toast earlier, and now I don't need toast anymore. But I could probably use some coffee to try and calm myself down from the fact that there's little toast monsters outside my home. Oh my god. 100 bits from Real Moist Pony. No message. Of course. 7 months from Arik the Gopher. Thank you, Arik. 100 bits from Slubs, Tiliubs. Schrodinger's toast, we may never know. Oh, we know now. Now we know. And then Dishnet was the individual who ran the Peggy alert. That's 2033 bits. I hope you enjoy the yard toast, Stephen. I have returned. I'm going to be honest. If Peggy's new manifestation is not in our internet, but in our yard, 10 times more horrifying. Just occasionally there's all sorts of wild things that are appearing in the yard with messages from Peggy. That would be not okay. Thank you, Dishnet. I appreciate it. Sephiroth1204 sends 100 bits. Now, is this a better or worse breakfast stream surprise than someone bursting through your back door? It really depends on your definition of better or worse. I have to admit, like, with Thomas, at least, like, within seconds I knew it was Thomas.
Uh-huh.
With this, I was like, why are there things in my yard? Who put things in my yard? What is happening? So this one was a longer burn, basically. But they're both pretty good. Thomas can break into my house anytime he wants. 300 bits from Drek. Yard toast. Drek, I'm happy to know that you're not actually crazy. And that everything you said was true. Drek is clearly a part of High Heels Gang / Yard Toast Gang. Shout out to that entire group for making this a reality, because for as wild as this was, it's hilarious, and they all have great senses of humor. And they had to collaborate with a lot of people.
Yeah.
They had to get Chaz involved. They had to get, presumably, Lindsay involved. That's a very elaborate joke, and that's very hard to pull off. And bravo to the team that made that happen, because that's hard. 100 bits from Coffee Cats. This has made my day even better. I'm gonna put these back in the yard.
Maybe not pointed up at our window.
That's a little creepy. Like, to look down and they're all like...
Yeah, they're all pointed up at the window, like...
That's a little scary. butt door is locked. Oh my god. 8 months from Xenomonicals, a toast to these breakfast streams. Thank you, Xeno. 100 bits from T-Lubs, the Oracle toast. There's all sorts of new toast lore entering into the books today. 100 bits from Xenomonicals, just name that toast man Thomas and everything seems right. Well, Thomas busted into my house, and this one busted onto my lawn, so...
Thomas had said, but I was a delightful surprise.
This one was scary. This was like... Mal was laughing so hard when she looked out the window.
Thomas said, I will not be part of these little men.
6 month sub, that's double plus from Faylina178. I'm glad I caught the stream live. Oh yeah, I got double plus. This isn't a resub yet. Faylina, congrats on your double plus. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the alerts. Almost all the alerts. 7 months from Bombacadia25. Boom. Now it's all the alerts. Thank you, Bombacadia. I'm gonna end it here because this may have been we may actually have just passed as the longest breakfast stream. But you know what? It was appropriate. Holy crap, you guys.
Oh, wait.
And I know a few people have asked if I've had the chance to see the Mario Maker 2 Direct. I still haven't. That's how busy I am. I am going to watch it. I promise I'm going to watch it. I just haven't had time yet. I've been dealing with things like this. Toast monsters. Anyway, thank you all again for the support. We sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to High Heels Gang, which is a great name, for making this incredible joke a reality. And man, it's going to be so confusing when the VOD comes out on YouTube and people weren't here live and they watch it and they're like, what is happening? But also catch the VOD because I'll include the footage that I shot. So you'll get the chance to see what I was shooting down there. So that'd be nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And good God. Wow. We will see you on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern for more Breakfast Stream.